One of the most brutally physical opponents I've ever faced. Sheamus really does deliver banger after banger after banger after, well, you get what I'm saying.
He's ready to go in this matchup, and oh, from behind!
A sneak attack on the entrance.
What's
and
the
now
purpose
a
of this?
beatdown begins.
I mean, I don't understand.
Well, some
And
sort
now
of alliance here.
And he's at a disadvantage now, Wade, after that attack.
Well, if the bell rings, this one is on. And what an advantage to the other superstar.
Well, the attacker must have been scared, jumping them from behind like that.
Tried their best to break them, but they're still going, and I don't think this is particularly wise.
Clearly a lot of hostile feelings between these superstars who couldn't even wait for the match to begin before getting their hands on each other.
Well, before the bell even rang, we had fists flying, but now we can get down to business. Time to put all that unchecked aggression to work when it actually counts, not in the entrance area.
There it is. He can end it here. He gets the shoulder up in two. The end was in sight. Using the rope to their advantage. Very effective. That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense. All the way up. Backbreaker. The fight is being taken to Sheamus.
Oba continues to maintain the advantage. Oba's ready.
Got caught right there with big elbows. With some big elbows right to the face.
That focused attack on the back could have hit every nerve. He's heading back to the ring.
Oh, ouch.
Ripped in the hard way. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed. Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh, shot to the throat.
Sheamus looked like he may have been the one to receive some lumps there. Oh, right on the arm. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now. Oh, he saw it coming.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Slingshot.
Mistiming with that springboard.
Power slam. The arm absorbing the damage. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
And just look at... Great escape from the armbar.
And he fends off the attack.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Opponent looking defenseless here. And Sheamus perhaps looking to increase the punishment. Opponent lifted up. And avalanche white noise.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Breaks the close count.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
I was talking to a few folks in the locker room earlier today, and they definitely noticed the recent tension between these superstars. They're not quite sure where it came from, but they're all in agreement that it's escalated quickly. Sometimes you just don't vibe with people. Uh-oh. Telegraphed into a backdrop. Stomping down. Time to go for... Femi gets cut off. Look at this. This can't be good. Getting tossed around. And he's into the pin. Raise the roof. He's got the victory. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
So chalk up a win for them in this match, and I think it's safe to say it's all thanks to that fairly vicious attack we...
The following is an open challenge and is for the Women's Undisputed Championship.
She's known as the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. Look, I love the story of how she would get on a Greyhound bus in her teenage years to take a 5-hour trip from Laredo to Houston just to train in your school.
Yes, indeed, and that showed me a whole lot about Roxanne Perez, that, you know, she's not here just to take part in this business. She's here to take over.
She has asked for any competitor to challenge for that title. Who is it going to be? Ha ha! Open challenge answered.
You can feel the tension here tonight. Definitely a big fight feel. Dropping the gloves right away. We got
Starting things off with a good old Donnybrook certainly set the tone here.
A lot of intensity, a lot of passion. You can really feel the heat.
dueling reversals.
What a wind-up on that kick. Cuts the attack off.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. DDT!
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, Perez displayed just a touch of her offensive capabilities. Oh, the DDT delivered.
And Nikki Cross is on the downside of things.
Roxanne is not holding anything back.
Merciless kick to the back right there.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
Ooh. Oh, that'll take out a leg for sure.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there.
Pain must be shooting through that leg now. Moonsault! Moonsault! A big showing of agility from the champ there. And one of the problems with the open challenge concept is the fact that as the champion, you never know who you're going to have to battle. You can't prepare. You can't scout. We talk about champion's advantage, but this is the closest thing to champion's disadvantage in WWE.
But you know what I say? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. A champion has to be ready to take on all comers, often at a moment's notice. I might not like these open challenges, but I like a champ who's always one step ahead of the competition.
Float over a Russian leg sweep. Looks like Roxanne has the inside track now.
Nikki needs to reassert herself back in this match.
Momentum going back to Roxanne's corner.
Maybe Roxanne's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Roxanne Perez bounces off the ropes. Knee to the back of the neck.
Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down. Roxanne Perez looking for pop rocks. Will the champ make that pay off?
2. The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still women's undisputed champion, Roxanne Perez.
A successful title defense for our champion.
What a reassuring victory for her tonight. The champ proving why she's at the top once again. This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Braun Breaker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, Braun Breaker.
A true modern-day genetic freak that moves like a bullet train and hits like a freight train. Braun Breaker is a one-man wrecking crew.
Hits the ropes at over 23 miles an hour. He's even made the ring shift with his combination of speed, pure power.
And Braun has been bred to dominate the sports entertainment industry, both a peak athlete and a charismatic performer.
Everyone in WWE has seen just what kind of potential Breaker has. Some have feared it, some have even tried to harness it.
The man who whispers in the shadows has emerged from the fog.
And Black is set to dominate the competition, both physically and mentally. Aleister Black no longer speaks in riddles. Says he has ritualistically and violently buried his past.
Aleister Black has found his truth. Says he is the consequence that the WWE locker room deserves.
That is a frightening thought, Corey. Black is more dangerous than ever.
This guy cannot let his focus get clouded against an opponent with the intensity of Braun Breaker.
Aleister Black in the ring and ready to get this fight started.
There are plenty of tough superstars in WWE, but no one is a weapon like Aleister Black. His fists, his elbows, his knees, his feet, his brain are all as devastating as anything you could find beneath.
He goes for the quick pin. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Almost snuck a win there.
Oh, what a club. Double axe handle. Uh-oh.
Aleister steers clear there.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Going for the early pin here. Gets the shoulder up.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
And Aleister got turned around there.
Call the ambulance.
Breaker is locked in on his opponent now.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Oh!
Good reflexes from him there.
And that inner calmness of Aleister Black being tested here a bit.
That was just a small sample of Breaker inherited ability.
Ooh.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Better be paying attention. The official count is not stopping.
Aleister had that well scouted.
And Aleister Black is really...
Aleister Black gets the win.
Here is your winner, Aleister Black!
A countout is always a tough way to lose.
I hate a countout. I feel cheated, and I know the WWE Universe feels cheated.